everybody. This is Clarice of 032 Outsourcing, and joining us today is our candidate of the week, our telemarketing superstar from Open Look, Christian Andre Takal. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Miss Clarice. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Awesome. Okay, Chris, on your resume, looks like you have 3 years of experience being on the phones doing market research and telemarketing, correct?
Yes, Miss. Correct.
Okay, tell us more about it.
Well, ever since I reached 18, I started working in the BPO industry. I first started in SSI. I became a market researcher there, and eventually we do conduct surveys over the phone. And we touched a little bit about the political aspect, and we also touched a little bit regarding customers' opinion. So what we do is we contact different kind of people, gather their information, we accept any various opinions from them, and eventually try to gather them and try to conduct or analyze into gathering them into a more broad aspect of information.
Okay, so it was like a survey of customers' opinions. Is that it?
Yes, Miss.
That is
Yes.
inclined into, did you say political inclination, right? It was politics?
Yes, Miss. Yes,
Okay, all
correct.
right, interesting. And then when you moved to Open Look, you were dealing with subscriptions for magazines, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm curious to know, Chris, if you have ever done sales with us, magazine subscriptions, like you upsell to the customers.
Mhm. Well, yes, it was a little bit more about selling because no, we're not just renewing any magazines. We also try to consider their opinion because a lot of them would decline because they would mention that they wouldn't need any magazine. But working in that certain field, we need to build a good rapport with them regarding with this one. So we need to build our communication skills with this one. And so working in phonetical and MNI, it was a really great experience. I was able to develop my communication skills, especially when uh, uh, giving rebuttals. So just to hinder their what do you call this?
Canceling, right?
Their
Mhm.
cancellation, because a lot of them would not accept any magazines anymore because who would use magazines nowadays, right? It's more of like a digital. But we need
Mhm.
to also give them a lot of categories or a lot of options to choose from. So, for example, they wouldn't accept magazines like printed magazines. So we give them digital copy, or like on the go. They can also stream our magazines on the go. And so working in phonetical is more of like also telemarketing because we build rapport and yeah, more of like developing communication skills with them.
Okay, so what if the customer would call in and say, "Hey, I want to cancel my subscription right now."
Mhm.
How do you handle those types of customers?
Well, I would like to place myself in their shoes. It's my more of like strength in working as a telemarketer. I always put myself in their shoes. I always imagine how they would feel regarding this kind of situations, right? So when it comes to that particular situation, I would always explore with my imagination as to how I would look for any solutions. So, for example, when a client would call and they mentioned that they don't want to subscribe to the magazine, I would always ask for their reasons, right? And after asking for that, we would also ask for any consideration that they want or any feedback that we can accept regarding their changes that they want. So, for example, when the client says that I don't want a paper magazine because it's against mother nature, right? A lot of them mention that in our calls. So I would always mention them that we also have a option for digital. We can always send the magazine via email, so they can always stream it on the go. And When I reached MNI, it was more of like verifying their information in the directory. It was more of a hectic than phonetical because a lot of them would question like, why would you put our information in the directory that
Mm-hmm.
we did
Mm-hmm.
not even request, right?
Mm-hmm.
So building a good relationship is a must when it comes to communicating with our client. So we would always need to gain their trust, ask for
Mm-hmm.
their feedbacks, and also set them any kinds of options to choose from in order
Mm-hmm.
to gain back our relationship with our clients.
Very good. Very well. Thank you so much, Christian. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to know more about our very vibrant and thriving telemarketing superstar, Christian Andre Takal, reach out to us at 032 Outsourcing. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.